It is the last day of July and I am in Yoho National Park, and behind me is Takaka Falls. So I'm here with friends, so can you introduce yourself?
I'm David.
And what do you do?
I'm a pastor.
Excellent. And?
I'm Sheila, his wife.
And what do you do?
I work with people with disabilities.
Very good.
She's a pastor's wife.
Yes, highly commendable. And?
Karel?
Karel?
Yes, retired pastor.
Very good. So I'm in good hands here. All these preachers. So we're doing the Iceline, and how long is it?
This one is 16 and a half kilometers. We're going to do the Celeste Lake Loop.
Okay.
And we should be back under 7 hours.
Okay. So we first start up a road and already there's some falls. Gorgeous. It's Sunday on a long weekend, so we're probably going to see a lot of people, unfortunately. But that's what you get in a national park. We're camping at Tunnel Mountain Village 2 in Banff, so it was quite a drive, about an hour drive to get here. Lots of Cornets canadensis. This is beautiful. So Pastor Dave and Sheila knew my brother, and they knew that I liked hiking, so they invited me to come with them, even though I don't really know them. That was so nice of them. So we have a common bond in hiking. And then Carol is from Penticton. Dave and Sheila live in Alberta, Ponoka area. He's the pastor there. So, how fun. I guess the first 2.6 kilometers are pretty steep, and then it's nice after that. Okay, we've climbed quite a ways already. There's the beautiful Takaka Falls. Well, you certainly don't have to pack much water on this trail. Lots of resources. I didn't think you could bring dogs into national parks, but there was dogs at the campground, and I saw a dog on the trail with somebody this morning, so maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, Miss Texas Star had to stay home. Let me tell you about Miss Texas Star. Of course, a stray female dog is gonna be pregnant. She gave us 7 puppies. So that topsy-turvied our world for a while. But I haven't dealt with puppies for a long, long time, and they were just so precious. And they just loved me. They'd come running whenever they saw me. I sure got some lazy puppies over here. Yes, I got some lazy puppies. Hi, puppies. Hello. So I was a very proud puppy mom. We had 2 girls and 5 boys, and the girls' names was Sweet Pea, she was the runt, and then Sassafras, and the boys were Samson, King Kong, Beaver, Geronimo, and Bob. And poor little Bob, he must have got caught by a coyote or something, we don't know, but his hind leg had 2 big wounds on him. So we had to take him to the vet, and it cost us over $600 for him. But anyway, he healed, and thankfully we were able to sell all the puppies for $400. So that was a blessing, because dogs are expensive. So at least we were able to recoup some of our money. And they went to such nice homes. I am so pleased. But now Texas is kind of gone wild. She wants her puppies back. So we've been having to tie her up more. We don't have the ideal situation for her. But someday I'll get a fence put up. But we love that girl so much. And of course we're gonna get her fixed as soon as we can. gorgeous. Got lots of roots to grab onto. I just have to film this every turnout there is. We're getting higher and higher and higher. Oh, a little chipmunk. Doing good. Now I'm pretty much eye level with the falls. Look how far away it is. And now look how close it is. Oh, it's so beautiful here in the Alpine now. Got lots of columbines here this time of year. I mean, I guess there's so many viewpoints of the falls. The view keeps getting better and better. Whoa. So we've gained about 1,000 feet, and you can see our car down there, the red vehicle, way down there. Well, these are anemones. Now I am above the falls. That's pretty impressive. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous up here? The bugs are a little annoying, but not horrendous. It's the horseflies that are the worst. But yeah, I've been in worse situations. Lovely. This is great stone stairways. Good job, people. It's steep too. Oh, now we're getting into glacier country. Isn't this magnificent? Oh. Glacier water for sure. Oh, it's gorgeous. It is a very good pick. Thank you.
There's just this big valley and all these streams and falls behind you. Yeah.
Couldn't be better.
I know. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I sure am. This is just a little ridge way high up. Nice. The view keeps going and going. Well, going downhill now, but that means into mosquito country. Look at all the heather in bloom. That is gorgeous. When Moses was in the desert with the Israelites, his father-in-law, Jethro, brought his daughter, who was Moses' wife, and their 2 sons to see him. Moses had sent Zipporah to live with her dad while he was dealing with Pharaoh. Messengers told Moses that Jethro and his family were coming, so he went out to meet them. He bowed and kissed his father-in-law, and they asked about each other's well-being, and then they went into a tent together. That's what the Bible says. So pretty walking through a meadow. Moses told Jethro about how God had dealt with the Egyptians, and Jethro rejoiced, especially because they had been delivered. God is greater than all the gods of Egypt. So he offered a burnt offering and other sacrifices to offer to God, and Aaron and all the elders of Israel came and ate with him. Oh, wasn't that cool? First time to see a white bear. The next day, Jethro saw a long lineup of people wanting a word with Moses. You see, they used Moses as a judge. There's just falls everywhere. Jethro said, "Why do you sit alone and all the people of Israel stand before you from morning until night?" Moses said, "They come to me to inquire of the Lord. When they have a difficulty, they come to me. I judge them, and then I let them know what the laws and the statutes are." Israel is learning to be ruled by law and not by force of the strongest. Then Jethro said, "This is not good. You will surely wear out, and not only you, but the people as well." So Jethro gave some wise counsel, that Moses should stand before the people and teach them about God's laws and statutes, and the way they should walk and the work that they must do. You see, they were just used to being slaves. They needed to be taught these things. Also, you must select God-fearing men to help you administrate. There needs to be rulers of 1,000s, rulers of 100s, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s. They can judge, and if anything of great matter comes up, they can bring it to you. They will help bear this burden. So Moses heeded Jethro's advice, and then Jethro went home. Notice how a great leader of a huge nation humbled himself and accepted advice. Notice that the administrative procedure does not originate from within the community. Jethro is an outsider, and he is used by God. All right, so Pastor Dave, what is the best advice you have ever received from someone?
Best advice?
Yes.
About hiking or about pastoring?
Anything at all. What's
The best advice was somebody, after I became Adventist, my pastor said to me, he said, "You should go into the ministry."
okay? That's a good
And
one.
I took his advice.
And you,
Actually, I didn't take his advice. The Lord just worked things out, and here I am in the ministry. you know.
yes, and a
Yeah.
fabulous minister you
Yeah.
are.
I had to take the long way around.
What's the best advice that you've ever been given?
It was not given by somebody personally, but it went something like that. Remember, you're not preaching to giraffes, but to the sheep.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Keep it simple.
Excellent advice.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheila, what is the best advice you've ever been given?
That's advice that you need to compromise.
Okay. Good, thank you. So this is called Laughing Falls. Ha ha ha. All all this Cornus canadensis is so pretty, flanking the pathway. Sometimes it would behoove us to seek or accept advice from people outside of our family or circle of acquaintances. You never know whom God may be using to try and reach you. Have an open mind. That's the moral of this story. And always celebrate the victories God sends your way. Made it full circle. There's Takaka Falls again. Takaka means it's magnificent in Cree, and it's 254 meters tall. Well, this Iceline Celeste Lake Laughing Falls Loop Trail at Yoho National Park gets a 5 out of 5 from me. No complaints. Oh, maybe the people situation, but I'll forgive it because it is a weekend. It took us almost 8 hours to complete and about 2,000 foot elevation gain. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, peace.